Top 5 Scary Events Caught by YouTubers. Number 5. Art is waiting in the water when he sees the last thing any surfer wants to see. A pointy fin barely poking above the surface. Art watches in stunned silence as a sizable great white shark swims by the nose of his boat, less than 10 feet away. Fortunately, the shark moves on without much hesitation, and Art makes a beeline to the shore. If this is a different kind of shark other than a great white, please let me know. Number 4. Mike Tuttle and his friend Hunter are going to an abandoned trailer in the middle of the wood at 3 a.m. with a Ouija board to do a paranormal experiment. Almost immediately, the evil demon known as Zozo makes his presence known. They are frantically trying to figure out how else they can end this session, and make the mistake of taking their hands off of the pointer too soon. That's when something happens to Hunter in particular. Hunter eventually wakes up with no recollection of what just happened. It's unclear whether Hunter was possessed or if he just passed out from fear, but both of their reactions seem real, so I doubt this is fake. Number 3. Art Ginter is trucking through a snowy road when he sees two other oncoming vehicles. Art can only let out a shrill scream of surprise as he cuts right and narrowly avoids the other truck. It doesn't look like any of the three trucks actually touch each other. Apparently, the other driver was charged for his actions. Number 2. Baird Strudwick and his friends are just goofing around at a local trampoline park when they decide it would be funny to cover him in bubble wrap and do some stunts. But after a while, Baird gets overheated and goes down. A little bit later, it becomes obvious that what he's actually feeling is the early onset of heat stroke. Now all of his friends gather around him and try to think of a reasonable plan as Baird sits on a chair with his head hanging low. About 40 tense minutes pass before Baird finally recovers enough. He is still drenched in sweat and looks woozy, but I'm really glad nothing permanent happened. Number 1. A biker who goes by the name Super Vulgaren records the surprise of a lifetime while riding along the right-hand side of a fast-moving highway. A sheriff steps out of the vehicle and they have an intense conversation about the near miss. They aren't really mad at each other, just frightened and talking loudly because of the adrenaline rush. Technically, Super Vulgarian broke no traffic laws, and if something had happened, it would actually have been the fault of the sheriff. They confirm that everyone is okay and part ways.